A square deal is all we wanted when we joined the fight to give women the right to vote. You see, my father was a free man. My mother, a slave. I was born free, and I made it my mission to fight to stay that way, for us all to be free, to fight for the rights of women, especially black women. The troubles of my people inspired me to be a leader. I was a member of several women's social clubs and held leadership positions. I founded the Nashville chapter of the Federated Colored Women's Clubs. I was the only black woman asked to speak before hundreds of white women in Tennessee at the first Tennessee League of Women Voters Convention. Asked to join them in the fight for the vote. I asked, what would the Negro do with the vote? They stared back as if to say, good question. We are interested in the same moral uplift of our community in which we live as you are. We're only asking for one thing: a square deal. We want recognition in all forms of government. Now, I could speak at the rally, but I couldn't attend the banquet. That is a story for another time. So it's true. Not many cared if our people had rights. But they saw how I fought to get restrooms where we shopped. They saw how I inspired 2,500 black women to vote in the first municipal election. That got their attention. But what if one of those women had decided not to vote? What if 100 of those women decided not to vote? What if 2,500 of those women decided not to vote? Would we have still received their attention? We formed an alliance unheard of at the time. Black women and white women fighting for the 19th Amendment, one woman at a time. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. When the stars began to fall, when the stars began to fall. We supported the effort. And when the time came, we won the lobby for hours. We built our own school, a vocational school for girls. When our 12-year-old girls got in trouble, instead of sending them off to jail, they would come to our school. We turned their troubles around. We turned darkness into light. We turned girls into warriors. We gave those girls a chance. Yes, I was a leader, but I didn't do it alone. We joined together to fight for our rights. And yes, there's more left to do. Much more, no doubt. But getting the right to vote was a step of empowering our people. But what if we hadn't taken that step? What if we hadn't formed an alliance and insisted on a square deal? I am Juno Frankie Pierce, an educator and a suffragist.